Hi lovelies, Bianca Chapel here. Thank you for watching this video. This is the second video now in my diary documenting series of my journey as a mumpreneur. I wanted to jump on really quickly. It's quite late in the evening, and yes, I'm coming to you from my bed, but hey, all diaries are written in bed, so I've decided to do my video diary in bed too. Kids are sleeping, husband's working away, and it's a typical day in Mumpreneur land for me today, where I have been completely overwhelmed and blown away by opportunities that have arisen for me and my networking development agency that I couldn't have planned or constructed, even if I wanted to. Things happened today in business where I didn't really even have time to think about it too much. Opportunities arose in conjunction with a fantastic commercial company, who I will say it was Starbucks, that I didn't even have time to get overwhelmed or panicked about. So I just said yes. And sometimes yes to being open to having conversations, yes to fighting the fear and do it anyway, yes to okay, let's cross the T's and dot the I's and move forward with this, yes to I said I was going to support the mumpreneur community and this is just another way that I'll be doing it, so let's just do it. And it got me thinking, because it's the summer holidays for my children, and summer holidays for me is always a fantastic. School holidays for me is also always a fantastic time, because it means that I can be with the kids 24 hours a day, and I'm one of the really unusual mothers and mumpreneurs that love that, because it can be full of memory making activities. However, today I just suddenly realised that half terms come and go, weeks, 2 weeks, 6 weeks holiday means one thing to me as a mumpreneur, to us as mumpreneurs. It's halfway through the year. So I decided I was going to go back to my to-do list, that I actually made in January. And I wanted to sit and see if I had achieved or was on my way to achieving what I wanted to have achieved by the middle of the year. And the fact of the matter is that things that I thought I was going to have ticked off without even thinking about, I didn't. But the things that I had on my to-do list, but were big audacious goals that I kind of put down to probably fill up paper, but also to subconsciously keep myself going, they were the things that I had completed. It's almost as though in January I had put it down. I say to my clients, a dream is a dream until you write it down. When you write it down, it then becomes a goal. I remember telling myself that in January. Practice what you preach, Bianca. Write it down. It might feel big and audacious, but just write it down. It's almost as though that act is saying something to your limiting belief, to your inner mind chatter, that I can't see how it's going to be possible, but I know I'm going to do it. And it wasn't until I reconnected with that list, because I realised I was halfway through the year, like, let's get the Christmas decorations down from the loft and, that time of the year, that I thought, what have you done? You've done so much, but what have you done in terms of your development? What have you done in terms of the phase of business that I'm in, which is phase 3 of my business? What have you done to get to phase 4 in the next 6 months? And I surprised myself. I surprised myself that the things that I didn't think I would achieve, I had. And the things that I thought I would achieve, I hadn't. And that the things that I thought I would achieve and wanted to achieve by the middle of 2016 weren't actually that important. You see, when we give ourselves big audacious goals, what we're doing is we have two consciousnesses. We have our conscious and we have our subconscious. Our subconscious is actually what is at play and at work 95% of the time, and it's it's kind of fed by thoughts, feelings, emotions, and that's where we usually war with ourselves. That is where all the limiting belief comes in, all the inner mind chatter. I want to do this, but I can't do this. But what will this person think? But I don't really think I've got the tools. But I really know I have got the tools. No, you haven't. All these sort of inner conversations that we have with ourselves is taken over by the fact that our limiting belief or our subconscious and our consciousness is constantly at war with each other. But the mind is a wonderful thing, and when you write down something that you want to achieve, something that you want to release and get out there, it's amazing how your subconscious hangs onto it and it constantly puts it to play in your mind. And I could go on here, but that is what taps into things like daydreams and dreams and deja vus, which is where your subconscious is consciously connecting with your conscious, and so we're always in most cases we are working towards our big audacious goals, even though we don't think we are. And it's moments like today where you think, you stop and you reconnect, and I realised to myself, wow, actually, I'm doing far more than I give myself credit for. Um, I'm achieving great things that I don't see as great. I just see it as what I can do well. But actually, it's okay to celebrate the things that we do well, and it's okay to graciously and graciously be confident. There you go, I've said it. Yeah, we can. Those things are okay, those behaviours are okay, those thought processes, those positive thought processes that give us permission to celebrate our achievements and work towards our goals. Those behaviour patterns are okay and actually need to be presented in the forefront of what we do more often. It doesn't mean that we need to become cocky, it doesn't mean that we need to become boasty or showy or anything like that, but quietly conscious of the things we do well and gracefully confident with that, I think is actually a really wonderful position to be in. And I realised that today. And so I wanted to share that with you. I wanted to share with you and document for myself on my diary that today was that eureka moment where I realised I've actually done far more than I thought I had. I'm halfway through the year and I'm actually on track. So stop panicking, stop getting overwhelmed, but have a plan and reconnect with your plan. Every 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, reconnect with that plan and just tick off what you have achieved, and celebrate that. And that's okay. And then look at the things that you know you've still got work to do, but you've got 6 months to do it in. And so I wanted to put a stamp in that today, because I'm sure I'll look back one day in maybe another 6 months' time or another 12 months' time, this time in 2017, my gosh. And I'll look back on my to-do list that I would have made in January to come, and this day may seem like ages away, and the projects that I'm going to be working on with this commercial company today might have found its legs and be running in 2017. And I'll rewatch this and give myself a little pat on the back. And so I want to encourage you to do that. I think it's important that we do that. And as mumpreneurs, we are running our own show. We have got nobody coming in doing appraisals. We haven't got anybody coming in talking to us about our KPIs. We haven't got anybody coming in and dangling a little bonus carrot in front of us for something for us to work to. So we have to give ourselves those things, and we need to be able to be our biggest critic, but also our biggest fans. And it's not easy. That's not an easy position to be in. but it's a valuable one. And so I wanted to just put a pin in today, capture it, capture those thoughts and feelings of what took place today, that I will share with you once I have got all those T's crossed, as I said, and those I's dotted. So do come back and find out more about that. But more importantly, just remind you to celebrate your achievements, because being a mumpreneur can be a very lonely place and nobody's doing that for us. So you have to do that for yourself. Be humble, be gracious, be graceful, and be silently confident with that. People will pick up on it. But do for you what you would expect an employer. Serve yourself in the way you would expect your employer to serve you. So come back on for my next video. I'm going to catch some well-deserved rest now, and I'm really looking forward to sharing the update of today with you in my next couple of videos. Stay fabulous. You are doing an amazing job at this mumpreneur journey, and I hope you've got something from this video today. Go out, write your list, reconnect with your list, celebrate your ticks, and we'll catch up soon. Take care.